Hello, and welcome to Let's Play Metal Gear Solid, The Twin Snakes. I'm sorry, but I've just bitten my tongue, and it's very hard to Let's Play when you've just bitten your tongue. So I'm just going to shoot this guy. And now I'm going to stop speaking in that extraordinarily silly voice, and I'm going to speak in another silly voice, which is my normal voice. Hello, welcome, or welcome, to Let's Play Metal Gear Solid Part 7. I can promise a brilliant episode today because I'm going to be walking over a furnace, and I advise that you do not do this at home. And if you have a furnace in your house, weird. If I was to stand up right now, that thing above my head would knock me into the furnace, and not only would that be very painful, but if I fell in, my last act will be to do the thumbs up as I go down. And of course, that's going to make everybody cry, including me. So we won't do that. Yes. Absolutely everything we find here is just going to be ammo and health, which I can't pick up because I have full health. Well, a great load of good that is. Let's go. There's nothing more to do here. Nothing more but stand on that guard. And go through this door.
Here we are in the cargo elevator.
And what a fantastic cargo elevator it is. Right, we're going down. Well, I say we're going down. We're going down at a sort of weird diagonal angle, and everyone knows how serious and incredibly informative my Let's Plays are. I cannot tell you the exact angle. I'm sorry, I'm very, very sorry, but... uh-oh. Oh no! This isn't good! What are we gonna do? Whoa! The floor just exploded! Actually, that is kind of weird. There were no grenades. Why did the floor just explode? Why can Snake jump on a Hind missile? How come they can land before the bullets? I'm starting to think that this is a work of fiction. It's not real. Next you're gonna tell me that the Master Jedi Yoda is a puppet. Okay, we've got some soldiers to fight. How am I gonna do this, you ask? Well, I think I'm going to go for the method that I did the first time in the elevator. You know, with the invisible guys. I'm going to use my good old faithful grenades because it worked the first time. Yeah, I'll keep with the grenades. I've got 20 of them. That's quite a lot. You're supposed to use the FAMAS for this, but I am unconventional. I'm crazy. This is how I do things. Okay, we've leveled the playing field. I'm going to kill you now. Snap goes your neck. It's all FAMAS bullets. I can't pick up those. I didn't use my FAMAS. I need grenades. More grenades. Right, what's down here? Oh, we got a camera. Well, I'm gonna have to shoot this camera. I'm not looking my best. I just got shot about 1,000,000 times. If this camera takes a picture, I don't think Snake wants it to go all over YouTube. Damn. Oh look, another lift. Impressive lift. I'm going to use it. No! I better not have to fight more guards. Huh? What's that? What's that sound? What's that? Oh, Birdie. Hello, Birdie. Hey there.
Snake, I've got something to tell you about Naomi Hunter.
Naomi?
What about her?
Is this conversation secure?
Don't worry, the monitor's off.
Okay.
What's up?
I was in the FBI too, you know.
I didn't know that. What's your point?
Dr. Hunter's story about her background, about her grandfather being an assistant secretary to Hoover in the FBI.
Yeah?
And then going undercover to investigate the Mafia in New York.
Yeah, what about it?
It was all a big lie.
What?
What did you say?
It was really bothering me. Why would she lie about it?
She lied?
She might be a spy.
Ridiculous.
Come on, even a high school student could see past it. Didn't Naomi say that her father was Japanese?
Yeah?
At the time when Edgar Hoover was head of the FBI, there wasn't a single Asian investigator. Also, in the 50s, the undercover mafia sting operations hadn't even started yet. They first started in 1960, in Chicago, not New York.
But
You better check it out. The chief and the president mysteriously dying. That ninja. Too many strange things are happening.
are you saying that Naomi might be behind it?
I don't know. Either that, or she's working with the terrorists.
Could it be?
If I find out anything, I'll call. In the meantime, be careful.
Oh, I see. So Otacon's not allowed to do mathematics, but when it comes to history lessons with Master, it's all good. Ah, well, let's go. What's with all the crows around here? Lovely. Got some C4. Do I need any health? Where are we now? There's a lot of birdies around.
Hello, Birdie.
What's that?
Whoa! I bet snakes never had that many birds at once. When birds attack.
Welcome, Cossack.
Who? Whoa, that's like a really big gun. Big tanks, big guns, you must be compensating for something. Something very small.
This is the end of the road for you. Right, my friends?
Yes!
They're becoming excited. Ravens aren't scavengers like most people think. They're simply returning to the natural world that which is no longer needed. Sometimes they even attack wounded foxes.
You were the one in the M1 tank? Must have been a tight fit for a big boy like you.
But that was no true battle. The Ravens and I were testing to see what kind of man you were.
Definitely a man.
The judgment is decided. The
Is?
Ravens say you are a true warrior.
Aw.
Am I hallucinating? I can't move.
The Raven has put the mark of death upon you. Blood from the east flows within your veins.
That's fine, just as long as it doesn't poo on my head.
Ah, your ancestors too were raised on the barren plains of Mongolia. Inuit and Japanese are cousins to each other. We share many ancestors, you and I.
There's no crows in my family tree.
You ready? I am not fond of snakes, but you are family, so I cannot complain. But there will be no holding back.
Whoa now, you wouldn't shoot a man with a bird on his head. Damn, it's gone. Don't kill me.
You live in Alaska too. You know of the World Eskimo Indian Olympics.
How's that relevant?
With that strength, you must have been training in the stick pull and four-man carry.
Yes, you are right. But there is another event that I excel at. It is called the ear pull. It's an event where two opponents pull each other's ears while enduring the harsh cold. It tests spiritual as well as physical strength.
You want to pull each other's ears?
The form is different, but the spirit is the same. Rejoice, Snake! Ours will be a glorious battle.
Sure.
This isn't glorious. It's just plain killing. Violence isn't a sport.
Well, we will see if there is iron in your words.
I've got a big gun too! What do you have to say to that? Oh. Okay, mine's not as big as yours. I can admit that! There's a question. When Snake's not got it out, where does Snake put his stinger launcher? Ready? Get set. Go! Fantastic! It's boss time. Okay, Vulcan Raven, whatever you do, don't just stand there shooting the wall, because if you look behind you, there's going to be a Nikita missile aiming right at you. Sorry! Time for another one. Oh, he's shooting at the wall again. You silly person. Right, I'm going to lay down a claymore. Let's put them to use. Ha! What an idiot. Oh, for God's sake. Hey, viewers, hi. It's me. Can we just, you know, between you and me, can we just pretend that I didn't say what an idiot about 5 seconds before standing on the mine? Because I feel a bit silly now. Right, I'm gonna lay these mines all over the place. We'll put one over here, and we'll put one over here. And we'll just watch as Raven's life depletes. Because he doesn't look on the floor. He doesn't even look where he's shooting. He just shoots everything. Silly person. Whoa. Oh dear. And I'm bleeding all over the place. Making a bloody mess of the floor. So I'm going to kneel down. Get some of my life back. Should be okay here. Where is he?
Come on, Vulcan Raven. I'd be ever so grateful if you stood on my claymore mines.
I'll place one just there. He's coming this way. Uh-oh. He's such a silly person. Shouldn't be long now. Where is he? He's gonna die soon, he's gonna die soon. And it serves him right. You think after standing on one landmine, he'll start looking down at the floor, but no. And there's a ration here, we may as well use one and pick this one up. And, oh, I don't want to go into the landmine. Ah, and I can't get... Stupid wall, in the way. Ow. You should look at the floor next time. Do you need a hand? That thing really does look quite heavy. I do know your pain though. I had to carry a guitar case and an amplifier home several miles. It was a complete pain in the arms.
Just as the boss said. It is my existence which is no longer needed in this world.
Oh, harsh.
But my body will not remain in this place. My spirit and my flesh will become one with the ravens. In that way, I will return to Mother Earth who bore me.
Sorry.
Snake! I will be watching you. Understand?
What? Well, if that's the case, I'm going to buy a shower curtain.
Snake, take this security card. It will open that door.
Only joking. Ha ha ha!
Why?
You are a snake, which was not created by nature.
Enough with the metaphors!
You and the boss, you are from another world. A world that I do not wish to know. Go and do battle with him. I will be watching from above. First, I'll give you a hint. The man you saw die before your eyes, that was not the DARPA chief.
It wasn't? Sure looked like him.
It was Decoy Octopus, a member of Foxhound.
Ah.
He was a master of disguise. He copied his subjects down to the blood, so he drained the chief's blood and took it into himself. But he wasn't able to deceive the Angel of Death.
The Angel of Death?
Basically, it means that he died, but Vulcan Raven speaks like he's been rehearsing this for
Why go to so much
ages.
trouble? Why impersonate the chief?
Well, it's a laugh, innit?
That is the end of my hint. You must solve the rest of the riddle yourself.
You know that you'll do yourself a lot of good if you drop the ammunition drum. That thing looks really heavy. Or not.
In the natural world, there is no such thing as boundless slaughter. There is always an end to it, but you are different.
What are you trying to say?
The path you walk on has no end. No matter how far you go, or how many corpses you crawl over, the killing will never end. It's a future without hope. Hear me, Snake! My spirit will be watching you.
They even nommed on his bones. It's madness, and there is a feather on his gun.
Snake, it's me.
Is it?
Master?
It's about Naomi. Turn your monitor off.
What about Naomi?
Damn.
Colonel, is Naomi there?
No, she's away. She's taking a short nap. So what is this about Naomi?
Okay, maybe we'd better let the Colonel hear this too.
Yeah. Go on, Master.
Well, basically, Dr. Naomi Hunter is not Dr. Naomi Hunter at all.
What?
I thought her story of her background sounded kind of fishy, so I checked it out.
And?
There is an actual Dr. Naomi Hunter, or I should say, there was one. But she's not the woman we know. The real Naomi Hunter disappeared somewhere in the Middle East. Our Naomi must have somehow obtained her identification papers.
So then who is she really?
She must be some kind of spy.
A spy?
Yes. Maybe she's been sent to sabotage this operation.
Are you saying she's with the terrorists?
I don't want to believe it either, but she is working for Foxhound.
So, you think she had a part in the uprising?
Or she could be working with some different group altogether.
A different group? It couldn't be.
Place her under arrest, Colonel.
What?
She's betrayed us, Colonel. She needs to be arrested and interrogated to find out who she's with.
If she's one of their spies, then we're in big trouble.
What do you mean?
Oh, nothing.
Colonel, have you let her in on some kind of vital secret or something? Does this have anything to do with the mysterious deaths of the DARPA chief and the arms tech president?
You mean Decoy Octopus?
I have no idea.
Anyway, we cannot allow her to participate any further in this mission.
Wait a minute. Without her, we can't complete this mission.
I knew it. You're hiding something.
Give me some time. I'll try to get it out of her.
Hurry then. We've got to figure out who she is and what she's doing here.
I understand. Snake, give me some time.
I don't have any time left for you.
All my life restored. That's handy. The feather has disappeared from his gun. Unbelievable. Oh, we've got guards. This room in the original game had about 1 million cameras. Whereas this one has a slightly more realistic 2 cameras. No, seriously, if you have ever played the original game, it's just ridiculous. There has to be about 20 to 30 cameras in this one room. Just 2 now. It's funny they'd make something like that more realistic, and yet they'd have Snake jumping on a missile for dramatic effect. Oh well. It's all about balance. Okay, this is it. At last, here we are. Standing in front of Metal Gear Rex. Look at that thing. Right, so I can see some guards on the radar, so we have to be careful. No loud noises. Yeah. Well, that wasn't nice. And there's a guard. None of your business. Go to bed. Otacon.
Snake, it's me.
No, it's not.
What's wrong? Did you find a good place to hide?
Yeah, thanks to the stealth
He
gear.
always says that.
It looks like they've finished getting Metal Gear ready.
How do you know that?
I overheard them talking. Where are you now?
Right in front of Metal Gear. But it's strange.
What is?
There's nobody here. No guards, no mechanics.
I just shot one.
It's too quiet.
Maybe because they're all ready. They said they even input the PAL codes.
What should I do?
All we can do is use the override system that President Baker told you about.
But I've only got one of the 3 keys. And besides that, like Ocelot said, there's some trick to using the keys.
Leave it to me.
You got some kind of plan?
Well, I'm in the computer room right now. I'm trying to access Baker's private files.
Baker's files? Don't you need a password?
Of course. But there are ways.
Are you a hacker?
Yep, that describes me pretty well.
Does it look like you can get in?
I don't know yet. I'll give it a try.
I'm counting on you.
I wonder how many times so far in this game Otacon's gone, yeah, thanks to the stealth gear. He always says that, and that's when we need to get to. We need to make our way through all of these bridges, and hopefully we won't get caught by a guard. Another call. Yes?
Snake, it's me again.
No, it's not.
How's it going?
Not bad. I just got past his 3rd security level. He was a pretty careful guy.
Do you think you'll break in soon?
I've never met a system I couldn't bust into.
Okay, keep trying.
What an attention seeker, calling me just for that. Alright. Another guard there. Oh.
What's that?
Nothing. Stay there.
Did you hear something?
That was close. Take that, Metal Gear. Who's that? It's Liquid! Ooh. I wonder what Master has to say about this.
Snake, I'm sure that woman calling herself Naomi is some type of spy.
Right.
Now I'm starting to think that Campbell might be hiding something too. Don't trust him.
I can't stand people that hide stuff. Yeah. Hello, Liquid. If that is your real name. Which it probably isn't, seeing as that's a code name. Gosh. What now?
Snake, I did it.
You got past security?
Bingo.
Great. So what do you got?
I accessed the confidential Metal Gear file.
So what about the PAL override system that Baker talked about?
Haven't found it yet.
That's what I need to know.
But Snake, I found something else.
What?
The secret behind the new nuclear weapon.
Ooh.
Just as I thought. The nuclear warhead is designed to be fired from the railgun like a projectile. It doesn't use fuel, so it isn't considered a missile. That way it can get around all sorts of international treaties.
Pretty sneaky.
Yes, but effective. And that's not even the scariest thing about this weapon.
I can't wait to hear this.
It's a stealth weapon.
You mean it won't show up on radar?
Yeah. The truth is, they've been working on a stealth missile since the late 70s.
Why weren't they able to develop one up until now?
Because of the missile's rocket propulsion system. It would be picked up by enemy satellites.
Because of that?
But unlike a missile, the railgun doesn't burn any propellant, so it can't be detected by any current ballistic missile detection systems.
An invisible nuclear warhead.
Totally impossible to intercept. And on top of that, it's got a surface-piercing warhead designed to penetrate hardened underground bases.
We learned that lesson in the Gulf War.
This thing could mean the end of the world.
It's the ultimate weapon. And from a political point of view, it avoids the problem of nuclear reduction and nuclear inspections. Colonel, is this true? Are you listening?
I'm listening.
It would push back the signing of the START 3 treaty. If word gets out about this weapon, it'd cause a whole world of trouble.
Yeah, it would be nasty. The United States would be denounced by the UN. It could even bring the president down.
Did you know this, Colonel?
I'm sorry.
You've changed, Colonel.
I won't make any excuses.
Snake, listen to me. This new nuclear weapon, it's never actually been tested. Only simulated.
You mean with VR experiments?
Yeah, that's why they were conducting this exercise. They needed to get actual experimental data to back up the simulation.
What were the results of the exercise?
It looks like it went better than they hoped for, but I can't find the data anywhere on this network. You'd think the data as important as that would be carefully recorded.
It was. President Baker gave me an optical disc with all of the test data.
What? Do you still have it?
No. Ocelot took it from me. Damn.
The terrorists have replaced the dummy warhead with a real warhead. Once they input the detonation codes, they should be ready to launch.
So, you think they can do it?
Well, the dummy warhead was designed to be identical to the real thing, so I think so.
Did you find out how to override it yet?
Not yet. It must be in a separate file. Right now I'm looking through all of Baker's personal files.
We're counting on you.
Madness. Oh, I see another guard. Oi, come back. I can't shoot you when you walk away. Didn't you want to be shot? Good boy. Okay. On the radar, it looks like there's a camera. Where is it? Aha! I wonder if I can shoot it. Oh, smug mode. Brilliant. Okay. Time to get into the controller room. What now?
Snake.
Yes.
Did you find it?
No, I haven't found out about the override system yet, but I found Baker's ulterior motive.
He's just looking to get rich, isn't he?
That's part of it. Arms Tech is in much worse financial trouble than I thought.
I know they lost their bid to make the next generation fighter jet. That, plus the reduction in SDI spending.
It looks like there was even some talk of a hostile takeover.
Everything was riding on this project, I guess.
And it looks like they were paying a lot of bribe money to the DARPA chief.
Bribe money, huh?
Yeah, and Baker was a big proponent of the nuclear deterrent theory.
I see. So anyway, what about the override?
Just give me a little bit longer.
Longer? These videos are too long. If I gave you any more time, this would be a full-length film. And look, it's the radome. Take that. Where's the satisfying sound of the radome's explosion? My missiles seem to disappear into a different reality. Okay. To the control room. Oh.
Okay, I've entered the PAL codes and disengaged the safety device. We can launch anytime.
There's still no response from Washington. It looks like we'll have to show them that we mean business.
We'll block them on Facebook and send them a prank call.
Should I set it for Cherniton, Russia?
No, there's been a change. The new target is Lopnor, China.
Why, boss?
Liquid.
I'm sure neither you nor Mr. Golukovich would really like to see a nuclear bomb dropped on your motherland, right?
But why? There's nothing there.
Wrong. It's a nuclear test site.
A nuclear test site.
If we nuke a major population center, the game's over. But a nuclear explosion at a test site can still be concealed from the public. Meanwhile, Washington will be worried about the retaliatory strike from China.
That'll probably mean top-secret talks between both countries' leaders.
Of course. And in the process, the president will be forced to divulge the existence of a new and highly destabilizing nuclear weapon to the Chinese. What do you think that will do to the US's reputation? Or the president's?
And with the CTBT, that means that China and India... I see.
Yes. When the other countries hear about the new weapon, they'll all want to contact us. Washington won't be very happy when we start selling their own system to the highest bidders. Yes, the president will break. He will give in to our demands.
Big Boss's DNA and $1 billion.
$1 billion. All for money.
That money will be used to cure our genome soldiers as well. I'm also including the Fox-Die vaccine in our demands.
Fox-Die? It killed Octopus and the Arms Tech president. So it's true that it affects older people first. Mantis might not have been affected because he wore a mask.
Wolf wasn't infected either. Perhaps due to those tranquilizers she always took.
Something to do with amphetamine and adrenaline levels in the blood. They deployed a product still in development into live combat. No surprise it was unreliable. They must have been desperate.
In any case, have you heard from your friend Colonel Sergei Golukovich at Spetsnaz yet?
He still has doubts about the ability of Metal Gear. He said we can talk after Metal Gear's test launch is successful.
He's a very prudent man.
There's nothing to worry about. The Colonel wants Metal Gear and a new nuclear weapon so bad he can taste it. If Russia wants to regain its position as a military superpower, they need to reinforce their nuclear arsenal. They need a nuclear weapon that can't be intercepted. Metal Gear will allow them to gain first strike capability over the rest of the world.
Their regular army is in shambles, and they think they can restore their country's military power with nuclear weapons? That Golukovich, he's no warrior. He's a politician.
Maybe so, but he's the one who gave us the Hind and most of our other heavy firepower.
He's got over 1,000 soldiers under his command. If we joined forces, we could put up quite a resistance here. Since Mantis died, the Genome Soldiers' brainwashing has started to wear off. I'm worried about the men's morale. An alliance with the Russians would boost that as well.
What are you saying?
We're not going anywhere. We're going to dig in here. It's going to be a long war.
We could still escape.
We have the new nuclear power, and we're going to ally with Golukovich's forces.
Are you going to fight the whole world?
And what's wrong with that? Fighting the whole world? From here, we can launch a nuclear warhead at any target on this planet. A nuclear warhead invisible to radar and totally immune to interception. And on top of that, this base is full of spare nuclear warheads. Once we get the DNA and the money, the world will be ours.
But boss, what about your promise to Colonel Golukovich?
I have no interest in the revival of Mother Russia.
You're not thinking of reviving Big Boss's dream.
From today, you can call this place Outer Heaven.
Big Boss's dream.
Boss, you're not worried about the PAL being overridden? If the code is entered again, it'll be deactivated.
No need to worry. The DARPA chief and the arms tech president are both dead.
Does Snake know how the override system works?
You interrogated him, don't you know?
He didn't have any keys on him.
Good. Then no one can stop Metal Gear now.
You wanna bet?
By the way, what should we do with that woman? Want me to kill her?
Let her live. She's Campbell's niece, and Snake cares for her. We'll keep her as our ace in the hole.
Meryl, she's alive.
Snake, I found Baker's top-secret files.
Great job.
How's it going there?
They've finished inputting the PAL codes. So, how do we deactivate them?
Okay, you see, the override system that the President was talking about, it can also be used to input the detonation codes. You see, if you insert the keys when the warhead is active, you deactivate it. And if you insert them when it's inactive, it becomes activated. And you can only use the keys once.
Only once, huh?
You need the keys for input. 3 of them.
But I only have the one. Where are the others?
Hold on a minute. You see, that's the trick. You already have all 3 keys.
What are you talking about?
The card key is made of a shape memory alloy.
Shape memory alloy?
Yes. It's a material that changes shape at different temperatures. The key is made out of it.
This card key?
Yeah. The card key changes shape at different temperatures.
So this key is actually 3 keys in one. Clever.
Right, so now we know what to do.
Can you see the input terminals in the center of the control room?
I see them.
Those 3 laptop terminals are for the emergency input. There should be a symbol on each screen. Each symbol corresponds to a different key. You input the keys in order from left to right. The left one's for the room temperature key. See the symbol? Next to that goes the low temperature key. The one on the right is the high temperature key.
Okay, I got it. First I change the shape of the card, and then I input them in order, right?
That's right. All you do is insert the card keys. After you insert the key into the module, a hard disk reads the information contained on it. Once you've finished with all 3 terminals, the code input process is complete. But here's the thing. You can only use the key 3 times. It's an emergency system, and it's only meant to be used once.
The world is riding on that key, Snake. Who's that?
This is bulletproof glass. There's no way in. I'll enjoy watching you die.
Snake, you've got to get that key.